Hi, it's Lou Agave, a Long Island Lou Tequila on Facebook, Instagram, and the web. Thanks for looking at my YouTube channel. Please subscribe today. Tequila in 90 seconds or less. The new packaged Milagro. This is the Milagro Select Barrel Reserve Silver, okay? So, I'm not a huge fan of Milagro. Don't drink a lot of it. But in all honesty, we're going to give it a shot right here. I just got this today. Bought it on Long Island. Cost me $40.99. And Z is selling it for $46.99. I see prices in that range as high as almost up to $50, which could be a problem. So this guy here is made at NOM 1559 in Los Altos, and Milagro's been around a while. They got the new packaging now. It's a nice bottle. It's fancy. It's nice. And we're going to give it a shot. You know, it's made with a stone brick oven, which is always a good procedure. That's the best way, I think, if you can get away with it, that's the best way to cook. Traditional, it's a roller mill maceration, stainless steel fermentation, and it's sort of like triple distilled, which is not one of my favorite things, because triple distilled is like a lot of filtering and distilling. It makes a little bland, a little flat, but easy to drink, and I guess a lot of people kind of want that smoothness, hate to use the word, but you shouldn't take that for a good tequila necessarily, all right? So they do use, they use a pot still at first, and then they do use that column still, which sort of filters it out and flattens it out to make it that way, This is rested for about an average of 45 days in American white oak and French oak barrels. Again, I don't always like my Blanco rested in wood. I like it right, from the still to the bottle. But again, they're calling this like a fine sipping tequila. I think it's more for people that just want a bland, smooth, easy to drink tequila. And that's what I'm going to guess that this is. I've never had this exact bottle expression before. Tasted Milagro a little bit in the past, but nothing extensive. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. Pepper. Herbal. So those are the first things I get. I get that wood, so it's a little bit of a oak pine kind of, definitely you get that softness of the wood. You can get that right away. And vanilla. It's sweet. It's sweet. It's even got some mint in it. Might have a little bit too much of that minty kind of. But we're going to give it a shot now. Yeah, it's got like that mint and pine. Almost tastes a little bit artificial, but I'm not sure. It's sweet. Actually, on the aftertaste, it's still sweet. It's one of those things where you're tasting it going out a lot, like a sugary. Vanilla spice. A tingling, sharp sweetness, which is lingering afterwards, which is not. So I really wanted to like this. I think the calm still is flattening it out and making it bland, but there's some kind of sweet heat and tingling going out. Not really my thing. So I got to be honest with you. Now here's the situation for this. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell my fans. I always, in my reviews, I'm about as honest as you can get. I tell it like it is for, let's call it, what do you want to call it, $47, because that's about the average price I'm seeing. Let's even call it $46. For $46, even though I was able to get it cheaper, you can get Siete Leguas for $39.99. You can get Cash Coain for $29.99. You can get G4 for $31.99. You can get El Tesoro for $43.99. You can get Peralta for $41.99. Guys, when you can get Fortaleza for $39.96, and then you can get these other brands I mentioned for cheaper, basically, you're better off getting those, especially after I just tasted this. Tequila Matchmaker. And I'm being nice, I'm going with a 78. So, Milagro Select Reserve Silver. it's like, okay, but you can definitely do better.